The cognitive slum of 2026 is not merely a distraction. It is a predatory digital prison where fragments of noise masquerade as essential information, effectively trapping potential operators in a sepia-toned struggle of analysis paralysis and dopamine-driven stagnation. You are currently navigating this hyper-accelerated landscape using a roadmap designed for a world that no longer exists, trading your attention, your only truly finite resource, for a dopamine drip that leaves you paralyzed in a life that is fundamentally too small for you. Every notification chime, every breaking news headline, and every unwatched tutorial sitting in your browser tabs are the bars of a cage you have built for yourself, drowning in data while starving for the clinical execution required to master technical levers or build autonomous AI agents. You have been sold a massive, catastrophic lie that more information leads to better decisions, but the industry is simply trying to keep you engaged as a user, in a parasitic loop designed to maximize screen time at the expense of sovereign results. Your mind has become a public dump for low-value, noisy garbage, and as long as you continue to consume it, your internal operator, the version of you capable of managing high-stakes futures and CFDs in the E's and NQ markets, will remain locked behind a firewall of self-generated static. You must understand the neurobiology of noise, where every digital chime triggers a microscopic flood of dopamine. This is the neurotransmitter of craving, not achievement, and it creates a perpetual state of anxious arousal that destroys your ability to achieve deep focus on pure price action, institutional liquidity sweeps, or complex code bases. This constant switching of attention isn't free. It carries a massive cognitive switch tax that ensures you are never actually working, but merely pretending while the market hunts your indecision. This noise is a weapon used to ensure you remain a bystander, because a cloudy mind is a predictable mind that fails to see the subtle pullbacks and breakouts that define professional edge. In the markets, a noisy mind leads to impulsive entries and emotional mistakes, creating a haze of uncertainty that feeds your existing self-doubt and triggers the identity alarm to keep you safe in the struggle. You sit in your residence in Kawaribga, 20 years old and standing at the precipice of a six-figure career, yet you feel the weight of lead in your veins because you are trying to win today's war with yesterday's habits. Professionalism is not just about technical skill. It is about the structural integrity of your own attention span. And if you cannot protect your focus, you cannot protect your capital or your future as a creator for the market's survival archive. To break this loop, you must declare total war on the algorithms and initiate the cognitive fortress protocol, a digital eviction where you murder the belief that you must be aware of external noise and replace it with a clinical obsession for internal output. This transformation begins with an aggressive input purge, where you take a physical inventory of every source of information you consume, every guru, news app, and junk newsletter, and erase 90% of it right now, reclaiming your sovereignty from the dopamine pimps. You must then practice environmental engineering, designing your digital workspace like a sterile cleanroom where your machine has only the tool required for execution, building a cyan dome of silence around your workflow. You must forget the just-in-case learning model and adopt just-in-time learning, where your curriculum is dictated strictly by the technical roadblocks of your current project, whether that is integrating OpenAI's Assistant API or mastering the eraser protocol for trading chart simplification. Finally, you adopt deep work sprints, 90 minutes of uninterrupted, single-task execution where you sit in the void and execute until the task is complete, ignoring the performance of multitasking, which is a lie the small self tells to look busy while achieving nothing of value. This is how you transition from a struggling stickman into a Cyan Sentinel, moving beyond the noise of riot games or Steam distractions, and into a state of pure price action and autonomous creation. The payout of this clinical sovereignty is a 300% acceleration in competence, turning your focus into a primary competitive advantage that allows you to operate with the precision of a machine in an economy that rewards those who can sit in the silence and define their own territory. You must be willing to let the always-aware version of yourself die so the operator can be born, because the market is not waiting for you to catch up. It is waiting for you to decide who you really are, a ghost in the noise or an operator in the light. The mirror split is widening and the choice is yours. Stay in the noise or claim the silence. If you are ready to kill the ghost and initiate the cognitive fortress, you need the blueprints. Join the market's survival fortress. Step into the private archive where we build in the void and execute with clinical precision.